Hello everyone. I am in your history text on page 11 and I'm going to read until page 15. Please look at each map on the page and look at the grid on each map and recognize what they are trying to show you. Political boundaries. A political map shows the man-made boundaries around countries. Borders between the countries are called political boundaries. These boundaries show the land belonging to the government of each country. A country's borders can change rapidly or stay the same for hundreds of years. Different events can cause a boundary to change. A war or treaty can cause a change. The purchase of land or even a marriage between national leaders can also cause a change. As the United States bought land and went to war, its boundaries changed. Study these maps to see how the borders of the United States changed. Cultural boundaries. Geographers sometimes divide the earth according to the people's culture or way of life. The cultural map above shows 8 basic cultural regions. Each region has one or more of the following in common: customs, beliefs, or language. Can you name the regions shown on the map? Just as the physical boundaries of countries grow, shrink, or change names, cultural regions may also change. Changes may be brought about by the development of ideas and the movement of people. Natural boundaries. Geographers can also define the boundaries of regions according to land features. Some rivers, mountain ranges, lakes, and seas form borders. These borders are called natural boundaries. Help Gus decide what natural features form the state borders on the map. Look at the geogloss on pages 322 to 323. There you can find the definitions of the natural features. Time zones. Another way of dividing the earth is by time zones. A time zone is a region that shares the same time. In the past, people mainly used the sun to tell time. When the sun was at its highest, people knew it was noon. But since the earth rotates on its axis, not all places have the sun at the same time. When the sun rises in New York, it is still dark in California. Using the sun to tell time made it difficult for people traveling by railroad in the 1800s. Times varied from city to city. As a result, people agreed to divide the country into regions. These regions had different bands of time known as time zones. As modern transportation developed, time zones were added around the world. Finding the time in areas other than your own involves addition or subtraction based on the directions of east and west. For every zone you move to the east, you must add 1 hour to the time in your own time zone. For every zone you move to the west, you must subtract 1 hour from your own time zone. Find your own time zone on the map. Then, name a place that would show a time 2 hours earlier than your own. The international dateline marks where the date changes. It is an imaginary line in the Pacific Ocean at about 180 degrees longitude. A person who travels west across the dateline loses 1 day. A person who travels east over the dateline gains 1 day.